Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am the old guy. We are on Cosmic Sky for another exciting episode with Saunus. Hey Saunus, say hi. So I'm going to cut to a clip just happened just a little bit ago, and then we'll be right back. Alrighty, we just got on and Saunus said record for a second, so let me tell him I am recording. Re-according. What do you get? What do you got? What do you got there, Saunus? What is this? Whoa! Royal loot bag. Woohoo! Saunus got us a royal loot bag. We are opening it up. 3, 2, 1. Auto mining bot. If we ever get IS to level 11, I wanted to get top 2 from, but couldn't. Oh, I see. If we ever get IS to the level 11 auto miners. Alright, so let me pause here and I'll be right back. Alright, so you can see Saunus has been pretty busy, and we have been busy on the melon farms here. Unfortunately, I have made a mistake. And it's a pretty big one. So Saunus and I worked on this. We put packed ice down and the pressure plates, and then I realized I got to the end here and we cannot put anything lower than this level. So that means that I can't put any collection system in here. So I went ahead and did this and put one of those collection chests here, and it doesn't pick up the melons that end up here. It seems like it only works when they're first broken. So in other words, when they the first occurrence of them is where that collection chest works. So after they've already come down here and they're congregating here just like that one, the collection chest won't pick them up, which is pretty disappointing. So that means that I've got to raise this up at least one level, and more than likely I should go ahead and just take out this whole row or this whole level here to give us enough room to add a decent collection system here. The only other thing we can do would be to buy collection chests for each chunk. And you can see I do have one up here, or the only one that we've got for this, and I put it up here and it's collected melons. So, and it's set to only collect melons, and it only works in, oops, hold on, let me do this. So it only works in that chunk right there, which is this chunk right here. So it only has these melons in it. So I guess a couple things we could do here. We could only build up. We could just do it so that it's only this chunk. That would be pretty good, I think. So we would move those over. We could probably leave them, but at least move the pistons and the redstone into this chunk, and then just build this chunk up to the point where we get the redstone error. Oh, good grief. I haven't seen any redstone errors since I've been on, but we don't have this top row activated yet. We've still got quite a bit to go back here. The one good thing about it seems though is when the melon grows and the piston, so for instance, if this piston activated because the melon grew there, then it would also trip off that one. So we get some back and forth across there, but none along the row. So I think that's good. So anyways, we got to figure out that, got to fix that. But first, before I go too much further on that, let's go ahead, and I've got my rank kit for today. So we're going to go ahead and open up the rank kit. 3, 2, give me lots of good stuff, Cosmic Spy. Ooh, I got 4 spawners that time. Nice. Big Bottle XP, Iron Repair, Iron Tool Enchant, Blast Protection 3, pretty good. Spider Spawner, alright. Woohoo, man, a 2,453,502 money note. I think that's one of the biggest ones I've ever gotten. And a pretty darn crappy iron gem. Alright, so let's see. Let's activate this guy. I'm going to need that to keep working on the melon farm, I think. And the iron enchant book, what do we get? Unbreaking 1. Alright, let me, just going to put that in there. And we'll put the zombies up. Let's see, I think I'm going to put it on the back side here. Oop, that's got 10 per block already. So that's got 10 on it. That one's got 5. So good. So we're getting that number up pretty good. So let me go ahead and pause here. I'll see what Saunus wants to do, if he's got any ideas, and we'll figure out what the melon situation is and be back. Well, alright then. I did get the collection system all done. I did not clear out the bottom leftovers. I did put in so got three hoppers and 3 sets of chests. When we start building down off of these chests, we need to make sure that we go out that way and then back this way, I think, at the same level as much as we can. Getting melons in there, just as you would expect, with the one in the middle the fewest, but that shouldn't be too bad. Also, I think I've still got that collection chest up here. I put this up here just to this collection chest when I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on. I put it up here, and it is in a chunk, and it is collecting melons. But we'll go ahead and pick this up, and I think I'll go ahead and just put it in kind of our valuables chest over here, and we'll, where'd it go? There it is, right there. So leave that in there for now, since we've got the collection system up. And then also I finished off the row here, so we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 rows, and I don't think we're going to go out any farther this way. If I did, I'd have to put in another water tower, so I think we'll leave it where it's at. And this end here is good. So I think that's where we're going to call it tonight. I'm running out of daylight here, and I think we got quite a bit done. So we got a good start on our melon farm. We'll let this start growing. I'd like the hopefully we'll start building out the back end of it here before we start building up. I'd like to do that first. I'm always worried about the problem we had last season with the getting throttled back because of too many redstone occurrences in a chunk. So hopefully if we start building back here, we might, we're probably not. We're going to end up in a problem. Either we build back or up. So I guess it really doesn't matter. All right, but anyways, I'll pause here. We'll be back on tomorrow and keep on grinding. Alrighty then, it's another day here on Cosmic Sky. So I've been on for a little bit, started doing another round, or another row of melons here. It looks like this one's running pretty good. I did expand out the storage down here. I had to put the middle one here down because if I tried to put it up one here, it didn't have any place to open and made a mess. so I think this still gives us enough room, and we can expand this out another, let's see, so we can go 2 more chests out in most directions, I think. So we should be able to get quite a bit here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and snag some of these and start selling them, just so I can get some money to start building out more of the melon farms and get us some progress towards pumpkins. I think that's what's next, is pumpkins. We'll take a look here in a second. Let me just get through these. Yeah, these don't sell for very much. It's good thing. Good thing once you have it set up, it goes along by itself because you don't really make a lot of money off these melons. Of course, I guess I ought to look and see if it's worth it. If you can sell a whole melon, in other words, can you craft up and make a whole melon and then sell it for more? Acquiring minds want to know. Alright, so let me just do this last one. Let's just do shop real quick. And let's see, that would be under food. Nope, not there. Mob drops farming. Yeah, so you can sell pumpkins at 55 and melon slices at 35 a piece with no whole melon. So I guess that answers that question. Alright, so I do have my rank kit for today in here. So let's just do a ISGO and we'll get back up here to the top. I haven't seen any of the guys on today. I'm not sure if they were on earlier or if they're taking a break or what the heck's the deal, but I haven't seen anybody on since I got on about 40 minutes or so ago. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look and open up this rank kit 5. Level 10, so big money note, iron enchantment gem, lost wasteland, adventure loot. Come on, Cosmic Sky, be good to me. 3, 2, 1. What did we get? We got 3 zombies, iron golem, or iron ore node, splash potion, decent money note here. What did we get? 83% and 88%. That kind of stinks. Chain leggings, yeah, so not a lot there. We'll go ahead and claim that. That always helps. I'll put this stuff down. And let's see, you got 3 of them here, I think, over here. Yep, so you got a total of 8 there. So we're getting pretty close to having, I think, pretty close to 40s there. So let's take a look and see where we're progressing on the island skills. So we're on melons right now. So there's a quota of 250,000 per day, which, okay, that's nice. And in order to get to pumpkins, we only need 5 million to start on pumpkins. So we need to grow 5 million melons to start on pumpkin. 5 million. Alright, Cosmic Sky, you asked for it. We are going to be one melon making island here. We'll have to probably rip out the nether wart and everything else to get, geez, I don't know. So I'll start going to town on that, making that out. My balance, I forgot to mention, my balance does seem kind of high. I think somebody helped me out again. I'm not sure if it's the guys or somebody else, but whoever did, thank you very much. It's much appreciated, and we'll keep grinding away, and I'll be back later to see how far I get on building out the melon farm. Alrighty then, I think I got a good start on the second row. I finished off this one here, and we've got Barry on here helping us now, so I think we've got a good start at this next section here, and it actually works out pretty good. I think we're going to be okay. And then if we decide we need more, then we would start back here, and then have it come in towards the middle here, I think. Not real sure about that, but I think that's what we would do. Got a long ways to go to build this up to the top here, so we got lots of grinding to do. But I think we got a pretty good start on it. We get some berry help here, and get some of the guys grinding on this and making this bigger now. I think we should be pretty good. Gonna still take forever to grow 500,000 or 5 million. Grow 5 million melons here. So, anyways, I did just see a note come up on YouTube comment about how to make money, especially early on. So, that's one of the things that I keep trying to impress and point out during the videos is to be frugal. And everybody calls me cheap, but I'm not cheap, I'm frugal, right? So for instance, the island, the one thing that you can't sell is this darn light gray terracotta, so you might as well build with it, right? So that's going to save you some money. Don't go buying, and if you go to the shop and you want to go buy stuff to build with, and you're buying blocks of quartz at $100 a piece, or nether brick for 150 a piece, a hay bale for 250. It's not going to do anything for you, especially early on. So make sure you're taking advantage and being frugal. And then that even goes to the point, early on when we had just started potatoes, I had put up these jungle trees for wood. Early on we're trying to bake potatoes and make our money there. The guys were buying these oak wood planks and using them as fuel to bake the potatoes. But there again, if you look there, so even though it's $10 each and a stack is only $640, you're still looking at some money to bake some potatoes. And if potatoes are selling, the stack is 100. I think it's not sure, but still, by chopping down the jungle trees for fuel, you're going to be saving the money on the when you go to sell those potatoes. So that's one of the main things, especially early on, being frugal, taking advantage of what you have, and then trying to think ahead a little bit too. So when you're working on wheat and you're looking, okay, the next one's going to be potatoes, and what's the step to get to potatoes? Well, it's only 2,500 potatoes to grow, and you can get through that pretty quick. However, it's going to take a while to get to the carrot recipe, unless you're real lucky. So you might want to think that you're going to make quite a bit of grow quite a bit of potatoes. In fact, we've grown over 70,000 of them. That was one of the things I kind of wish we had done early on, is to make it a little bit more automated, like we did the beets. I thought we should even now. I keep thinking that I want to go back and do a semi-automated carrot farm, and then a potato farm, and then the beetroot farm, of course. Now the reason I, especially on the beetroot, because when you look at it, you've got just a ton of beetroots to sell to get to where it is. Yeah, so in order to get to sugar, or to get to netherwort wheat, you had to grow over 100,000 beetroot just to get to the next level. So that's why I wanted to make sure we had at least a semi-automated farm there for the beetroots, because you had to do so many. So thinking ahead, seeing what you want to do, and so these the redstone and the dispensers here are pretty expensive. You could still do this, and then just take a bucket of water and dump it along. You could do it. You could have your own manual semi-automated one, where you've got quite a few levels going down. Water goes 8, so if you have these at 7, the water is going to go all the way down. So you can just go and dump water buckets along here, and then pick them up later. That'd be one way to be frugal, especially early on when you're starting out. The other thing, so it's one thing I haven't done yet this season, I don't think, is you can go to other people's islands and use, some of them have permission blocks where you can actually mine their stuff. Now, we haven't done that here on this island. Oh, hey, there's Soundus. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Let me see. Let me pause here and see what Soundus is up to. Okay, as I was saying, so some people have their islands open where you can go and do stuff on their islands if they've got the permission block set. So one of the favorite ones used to be to do Ice Warp Miss Gladiator. Oops. oops, all one word. There we go. So they've got a really nice looking island. I mean, they put a lot of effort and money into this. So this is one of the opposite of being frugal. That's exactly what this is. So you see they've got the ores here. So if you don't have the coal ores yet, you can come to islands like this and get them yourself. They've got iron back here. You can get the iron yourself. And the reason they do this is so that they get the experience, and it progresses them through the having to get them. So so you can come in here and just get the stuff yourself. Sometimes there's quite a few people on some of these bigger islands. There's quite a few people, and then they've got the on this island they've got the rabbits, chickens, and cows. You can do some grinding on them. Spiders. So it depends on what kind of stuff you have. Do you have a good enough sword to do a one hit on spiders? That might be something you want to do. And that's the other way to make money and get going. But the bottom line, in all reality, the cosmic servers it's either Cosmic Prison or now Cosmic Sky. They always have been and probably always will be just a grind. I mean, when it comes down to it at the end of the day, it's just grinding through it. I mean, it's a lot of grind. That's what I've noticed on these cosmic type of servers, that it's just keep on doing it and keep progressing when you can. Make good decisions, be frugal, and hopefully get a little bit lucky every once in a while, and that can help you out, go a long way. Keep an eye on the auction house. Maybe you can get something cheap and then resell it for more expensive. Those kind of things are a little bit risky, but that's some of the things that Saunus and Barry and Yellow kind of seem to have a pretty good knack for. But anyway, so that's my guidance for how to make money. Be frugal, do a lot of grinding, go to other islands if you need to get access to their stuff. So I think we'll go ahead and call this an episode. I think it might be a little bit short, but I think that's okay. We'll go ahead and get this episode wrapped up and out for everybody to see, and then we'll be back on tomorrow for a Friday episode and hopefully a loot box. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Make sure you're hitting that like button. Please leave me any comments, questions, suggestions down below. Please tell your friends about me, and please subscribe if you're new. Everyone, take care and be good.